Hi guys, my name is Nishant. I'm going to talk about 10 ways ChatGPT can help you code or help you improve code or debug code. So the first way is to ask ChatGPT to provide you some code snippet of things that you want to accomplish. So let's try an example of writing a function in Python. And there you go. ChatGPT provides you multiple ways to implement the function. You could either implement the sorted method or the sort functions. Let's try to do this in Java. And there you go. ChatGPT will provide you the code as well as the explanations of different classes it's using in that code. Let's try a JavaScript example. There you go. So next, ChatGPT can help you debug code. So I'm trying to debug my code and getting an index out of range error. Any suggestions? So it gives you different possible suggestions which you can use to help debug your code. Let's try another example. So this time I'll tell that I'm stuck at a recursive problem and I'm asking it to make it more efficient. So there you go. It talks about the various strategies like tail recursion, memoization, parallelism, and so on and so forth. Third thing ChatGPT can do is ChatGPT can explain you algorithms and data structures. I will ask it to explain how binary search tree works and provide pseudocode for inserting an element. Another example, we'll ask it to explain the difference between a stack and a queue. So there you go. It provides you examples of stacks and queues, and then different scenarios or different use cases, you can use them. So the fourth thing you can do with ChatGPT is that if you're unsure about the syntax of a programming language, ChatGPT can provide you simple examples. If we ask what's the correct syntax for a for loop in JavaScript, it provides you the correct syntax and for loop in JavaScript. How do I declare a class with constructors in Python? Another thing you can do with ChatGPT is to ask it to review your code. I'll tell it, for example, I'll tell it that I've written a function in Ruby and can you help me figure out any issues? So it'll ask you for the pseudocode. So let's provide some pseudocode. So as you can see, I pasted some code in Ruby and it was able to tell me what are the good things about this code. It says that I've used the right method names, my implementation is good. Overall, it provides me the confidence that the code looks good, but it also provides me a suggestion to use Ruby's built-in reverse. So the next thing you can do with ChatGPT is to ask it to recommend online tutorials, documentation, resources to help you learn a programming language or frameworks. So let's say I want to learn a responsive web design. It'll tell you different resources that you could use to learn responsive web design. Let's try another example for machine learning with Python. So it tells you about the online platforms and talks about the books that you can use and other online sources that you could use to learn machine learning with Python. Another thing you can do with ChatGPT is to have it explain some concepts. Explain the concept of polymorphism in object-oriented programming. Another example, explain closures in JavaScript. Another thing that you can use ChatGPT for is for pseudocode generation. So if you're planning to write out an algorithm or some complex piece of code, ChatGPT can help you create pseudocode as a starting point. For example, help me create pseudocode for a function that checks if a string is a palindrome. It creates the function, it tells you how it works. It gives you a very simple explanation of how to check for palindrome. Next thing you can do is to brainstorm ideas with ChatGPT. So if you're working on a project and need ideas for features or approaches, ChatGPT can help you brainstorm and refine your concepts. Let's say I'm building a weather app and I want to know what are the unique features I can add. I can ask it to brainstorm with me. It talks about personalized weather insights, real-time social weather map and animations, and basically it's given out around 15 ideas. And lastly, ChatGPT can also help you document your code, explaining the functions, the inputs, the variables, etc. So I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon, and I'll see you next time.